Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
So we've just arrived in Drumvuic, which is in Appin. It is 7:25 in the morning. It's not due to actually get light until
About 9:15. And then we need to work out whether we're going that way or that way to get our walk started. And we'll tell you more about that as we get on it.
Yeah, definitely. So it's just we're doing a single summit today, but we'll go into that as well later on. But before we forget, the name to start with is Beinn Sgulaird. So that's us just out the car, through the gate, and we're now onto this gravel path here. Very dusk, wet morning. We've just came out of the darkness and we're into kind of dusk, building into daylight now. You can see us a lot clearer. It was pretty much incline all the way from the car, so there wasn't like a walk-in on this one specifically, was there, mate?
No, you can see the path over the edge here, just kind of winding down where that building is.
Down and round like 3 or 4 times it snakes round. So just to remind you, we're up in Argyll today, not far from Beinn.
And schoolish.
Yep, that's the munro we're doing. And
the video, sorry to interrupt you, mate. The reason for the video is Liam flips the camera around. We're just in the cairn to turn off the main pavement.
Yep, so this is a marker cairn, as you can see clearly, and that'll divert us up onto more like moorlands, some dry heather and that there. Say again, mate.
And eventually up onto the ridge.
Yeah, so we'll let you know when we're at the ridge. There's the lock starting to come to light. It's a bit misty further down, but actually we can now see the gravel path that we took in. So down there is the car somewhere on the road further down, but actually winded up from there, and it's now into the grass.
Just the odd fleeting view at the moment. You might be able to see there's this summit, and then behind it there's one that I can see. There's like a big rock formation pointing out at the top of it, and then another one at the back of that. So there's at least 3 peaks to go over before we get anywhere close. This bit here is just damp, stodgy mess. The bog factor is normally 2 according to Walk Highlands, but I think because A, the weather, B, the time of year, so this will be a combination of the rainfall within the last couple of weeks and any potential snow melt, because looking, when we get the fleeting views over there, there's not much snow if there's any.
Oh, the joys of being at the front. Just below that dip there, I just went into a bloody 1.5 foot swamp. So as you can see, Michael's not bloody going this way. He's over the other side of there. So, aye, bloody typical. There was a wee bit of a scramble back there. So quite a few rocks and that to get up. There's the Alk, well, the river going down to the loch there as well. So, but I better find Michael because he's seen me going clean into a mud swamp and lost half my leg. Ah, there he is.
Alright, still going. Still going. approaching the top of Mail Gav, which is the first bump up there. So we are making progress. Slow, but we're making progress. This rain is meant to be off in about an hour, so we'll see. I doubt it.
So Michael's just coming up this hill behind me. It's quite foggy up ahead. We're still on this kind of mossy trail anyway. I'd reckon we're about, maybe just checking, I've not checked the barometer because of the rain, but I can't really see much anymore, especially the lock. But we're about 350 metres up, something along those lines. There's actually 4 of these in total. We may have went over 2, but it's about 350. There's actually somebody else on this hill. There's another pair coming up behind us, so we'll let them pass. But yeah, we'll just keep plodding over the 4 of these, and then it should take us level on a ridge, so we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so strangely we came up from the top of there, but we're actually coming down on this part, down there, and then you can see it V's round and down and down and down into that rock pool there, and we'll take it from there. So it's never the best when you're like, you've climbed all the way up and then you have to come down a bit, and then no doubt we'll have to incline back up again. So it's just part of the route. Still bloody soaking. It's actually heavier than what it was before now. We're just in between a valley. You can see that it's the other side. It's too foggy to notice what's going on, but we're in between a valley and there looks to be quite a lot of rock and stone down there, so just taking it steady. It is pretty slippy here, but anyway, so we'll just keep plodding on and we'll see where this takes us. It looks like there's a fence line. Again, there's a fence line along there that'll probably be part of the route, but phone's getting soaking doing this, so we'll see where it takes us a bit further along. But that's where we're at. Right, so we went off path just slightly down there, but we've managed to locate it again using GPS, and I went above just to see if I could spot it from higher up. We're on it now. It looks like it zigzags up here, and then we've got a wee bit of a scramble, but the weather's still horrendous, so we'll just get on with it. So we might be about over 550 metres up, but kind of suspended our movement just now to get something to eat because we're low on energy, and as cold as it is, we're going to have to eat and we're going to have to fuel up. So just beyond this path and over those cliffs, this is like another kind of blind summit, to be honest with you, but if we go up and over this, there should be another ridge that pretty much will be our summit, to be honest. Slow progress, but we're getting there. We've not turned back. Hopefully in the next like half an hour or something we might be there. Here's hoping anyway. We'll just see what happens, but weather's still miserable, so I don't know what content we'll get here. We've captured some stuff, but yeah, it's mainly about getting it done, so just make sure that that's the main thing, and then we'll get ourselves down. But at least if we can just get this out of the way, it's not been the best of days, there's no views, nothing, so but if you touch the cairn I'll be a happy man. Okay, so up there wasn't the summit. That was just a marker cairn, twice actually. And now we're onto this kind of red gravel path. Well, it's just big boulders, to be honest with you. It takes you down, they look more pinky as you... And they're the ones that you're following basically, down and around. And through the mist there, that should hopefully be the final one that we'll see. So, this has turned into a bit of a scramble. We've just done one up there, came down onto this one, go down beyond these rocks and follow this path down and around. Now we've actually seen about 5 cairns, like false summits basically. It's absolutely mental, this one. It's really, really, really big, and it's bloody freezing as well, so we try to stay on the move, but yeah, absolutely bonkers. So we'll get down the scramble and keep following the path, but still foggy as well. After a lot of chaotic scrambles and a bit of rock climbing and bogs and swamps and God knows what, along with so many marker cairns and false summits, this here is our gigantic cairn. Yes! The cairn of Beinn Sgulaird. Oh, thank goodness for that. Michael's just coming. Oh.
Summit of Beinn Sgulaird. 9:37 I think, from memory. I'll put it on the screen. One hell of an amount of percent though. It's a hard craft to get here. Toil through bog, cramp, pains, aches, Christmas overindulgence. Here.
Okay, so we descended all the way down from the summit, from up there, which doesn't look like much just now, but there's been plenty of screes and rocks and stuff to get down, and we've had to pretty much crab our way down there. We had two options. We could either A, go over the entire route again, which there's no point trying to show you, or we could just scree down here. There's a couple of deer running down this side, which is lovely. Michael, and then you want to add to that?
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's a good choice to come down this way because it's 4 miles along there, but we'd had to do at least another 600 metres of ascent probably. Coming down this way, it's been all straight, more or less straight down. We've had to traverse the hill a bit, but it's not been too bad. It's just as wet as every other side, so that doesn't really make any difference.
Yeah.
As Liam said, we're now down where the sort of deer is sitting, just to see the walk there as well. I think we're down about 300 metres, 350.
And just to add on to that, like, you know, we're getting down to like a safer kind of platform of grass before it gets dark in about an hour or so.
Road walking in the dark is just a wee bit better than doing a scramble downhill in the dark.
Yeah, definitely. So we're feeling confident, but you can either do it this way or you can do the exact same way that you came up, which didn't seem too appealing. So
there is a third option where you can go down to the farmhouse, but I wasn't really sure how far from the farmhouse the car is. I reckon it's a good 5 miles.
yeah.
I don't really fancy that. So, adding the extra 5 miles.
So anyway, we're just going to aim for that tree line and then we'll get onto the road hopefully. So, up there seems like nothing, but actually we just came from, 3,000 feet down, round the back of it, and decided that instead of going the original route back, we've been down screes, like, you know, basically plateaus, crevices of rock. We've done 2 river crossings. We went through a forest, like a forest mud walk, and then it doesn't look like much in front of me, but that is just pure marshland for about half a mile. So yeah, but point is we're back down to the road now, and we're just going to follow that road along until we get to the car park. But just time for a quick pit stop. So yeah, just regain some energy, fuel up a bit. But yeah, hopefully a nice steady walk, and we'll lose light soon. But we've got head torches and that to get ourselves up there, so all good. So we've done the whole lot apart from just 2 miles maybe to go on the tarmac, so result, done really well. Got down in what, 2 hours, 5 minutes? Yeah,
couple of hours to get down. It's been an hour or so to get back to the car.
Yeah, so once we got onto, like, because we went through like moors and marshes and stuff like that and had a quick break, but once we got onto this road and tarmac, it's a bit more comforting. Yeah, so
it's quicker.
Yeah. So we've probably got 40 minutes to an hour to plod on.
Yeah, we've got a wee while, and I think we've got about the same amount of daylight, so might make it back to the car before the darkness sets in.
Yeah,
which will be good.
Kind of looking forward to a hot drink because we were drenched today, absolutely drenched. We even had to like change into different clothes to actually walk back.
Aye, so, cold and wet for about 7 hours.
Proper damp all the way back, but we'll get to the car and then we'll take it from there. But yeah, nearly done, folks.
Nearly done, yep. Onwards that way.